Hey Frugivore, welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So today's video is on this channel. Tomorrow's video will likely be on the Banana Girl channel and a lot of future videos, but I'm going to be jumping back and forth. So if you don't see a video uploaded here, go to the Banana Girl channel. All right, so today's video is on Saranghoe, I believe her name is, or her channel name is, or Tracy. Anyway, it's an individual who is, I believe, Canadian. She is Korean-Canadian, and she's gaining a lot of popularity on YouTube for her What I Eat in a Day. So I know a lot of you probably don't know who she is at all, and that is understandable, but, you know, she is reaching heaps and heaps of women. I think this video has over like 1 million views. So it's important that we counteract it. We give actual healthy information. All right, so if you want to see more of these videos, please take a moment right now to vote. Vote on the video up or down. Just do something if you want to see more of them. It helps a lot. Trust me. Okay, Frugivore, here we are on Saranghoe. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce her name or her channel name. Saranghoe, her YouTube channel. She has over 520,000 subscribers. And this video she uploaded just a month ago. Vlog, What I Eat in a Day without my mum's cooking, school updates, taking Instagram pics. Over 500,000 views in like a month. So this young woman is reaching a lot of individuals with the message she is putting out, and we're about to find out what it is because I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is, but she does say in her bio that my name is Tracy and I'm an 18-year-old Korean Canadian born and raised in Toronto. Here you find vlogs, lifestyle, beauty, and fashion content. Okay, so pretty mainstream, you know, pretty influencer mainstream, right? That's what you get these days. So let's actually go into the video. Let's learn more from Saranghoe, what she eats in a day and what she is basically recommending to others because she is putting it out there, right? So, okay, let's go. Because we did do Michelle yesterday, right? If you didn't see Michelle Choi, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Go and watch her video. That was yesterday. And I think maybe she was Korean too. I'm not exactly sure. Or, you know, ethnicity is Korean, but she is Canadian or American. Lazy afternoon. Okay, let's go to the food.
Basically in our household and family, my parents always cook for us because they actually like enjoy cooking and they're also really good at it. So
she looks very young as well, like Michelle Choi did look very young as well. There seems to be like a bit of an influx of these young women of like Korean descent. I'm not exactly sure. You know, dominating on YouTube or coming up very quickly. And apparently she is quite big on TikTok. So yeah, just a little bit more information there. So she's talking about her parents cooking for her.
The result of that is just me not knowing how to cook at all. And I'm actually kind of worried for when I do move out in the future.
No, just eat fruit. Just eat mainly fruit. You don't have to cook it. It's awesome. Just go raw vegan, sis. You know, you don't have to learn how to cook it because I'm not good at cooking either. So
I want to start learning how to cook and to like make meals on my own.
Okay, avocado. Carrot? I don't know what that is. This stuff is like, what is this? Seriously, I remember eating this maybe once in my life. So processed. So sea life just processed into this like stick, right? That you shred off. Bizarre. I think there's no sound now, which is kind of cool. Okay, we got avocado. I'm happy about that, you know. Good old avocado, but she's struggling to cut it. Maybe it's just not a good one or it's not ripe. It doesn't look the best in my opinion. But it's some fruit, right? But only a little bit. Pickled, yeah, something pickled, radish. This stuff is quite salty, but you know, I don't have too much of a problem with that, obviously. Carrot? Oh no, fish eggs. Yikes. She's eating the fish eggs. Seriously, like you have to be careful. Anything that is coming from the ocean, you are risking parasite infestation. I'm telling you, it is not good for your intestinal wall. It's not good for your internal environment. They will just eat up your food. They will signal to you to eat crap. They will change your life. I'm telling you, I've known individuals to experience it and it is just not good. And it's basically an epidemic in this population of human frugivores is parasites, wormies. Some salt, a lot of salt. Oh, tiny serve of rice. Mini serve.
It actually took so much longer than
Is that it? Is that all the rice? Is this her breakfast? Wow, that is not too satisfying.
expected, which is funny because this should be so easy to make.
You know what's easy to make? Just fruit. You know, I mean, you don't even make it, right? You just pop it in your gob. And I know a lot of you are probably like, I don't want to just eat fruit. And I'm not saying to just eat fruit, but the majority of the calories coming from fruit is super healthy. It's going to actually give you fantastic results. And it is very satisfying, especially your taste buds change. You start to crave fruit within 2 weeks or so. More so if you eat enough too. Crab meat. Oh, it's crab meat. Honestly, leave the crabs alone. You know, we used to actually kill them when I was young, and it was just devastating because I don't want to really talk about it too much. You know, that they're animals. They deserve to be doing what they want to do and not have this like uneducated frugivore coming and ripping them from their home, right? And eating them. It's just strange. Fish eggs. Nah. No. Green tea, probably a stimulant here we have here because she's just not eating enough. Like that isn't enough calories. You know, that's not sufficient. Where's the fruit? Where's the sweet fruit? You know, there's no excuse in 2021 not to be having sweet fruit, having a smoothie bowl, something like that. You know, whole fruit first thing in the morning. It's so good for you, hydrating, and then you're not going to need stimulants. And fish eggs. So tiny. The culture is very like dainty, right? Very dainty. Things are just tiny and they're all cut up very perfectly, and there's very meticulous attention paid to food, but not in the way of its health factor. You can see that, right? Or else she wouldn't be having crab. She wouldn't be having fish eggs. You know, like it's a very fascinating thing that I noticed.
It hasn't been that long since I ate, but I'm getting kind of hungry again, so I'm gonna have some leftover takeout food that we have.
So you can see she got hungry again, right? Like no wonder, because she had hardly anything. So it's better to pack in a good, healthy, fiber-filled, water-rich, sweet breakfast. So then you can get hours, you know, to lunch, and you're still excellent energy levels. You don't think about food again, and it's great for your health. What is that? Oh.
Turns out that my dad ate like most of it, so I'm just gonna have like the leftover.
That's honestly disgusting. Like, what was that? I'm just assuming it's kind of like fried animal, right? Also air drying this frozen fried shrimp. Ah, no. Leave the sea life. What? Is that fried chicken? Is that fried dead bird? Wow. These girls are eating like way less healthy than I assumed they would be. This is like, yeah, she's 18, but like there's so much information on YouTube and on veganism, on plant-based that, you know, she should have a clue by now, right? Ah, fried. Where's the vitamin C? Where's the vitamin C?
Just a quick little snack because I'm hungry.
So Saranghoe is always going to have to limit her food intake. She's going to always have to calorie restrict if she eats the way she is eating, if she eats animals, basically, and also fried stuff and all of that that's not meant to go in the human frugivore system. You're always going to have to restrict it. But when you're on a fruit-based lifestyle, you never have to restrict again, ever. I don't restrict. I never, ever restrict. I haven't done it for a long, long time. And it feels amazing. Food freedom. This is absolutely it, food freedom. So I encourage you to get on board, try it for at least 30 days of fruit-based diet and lifestyle. And you can find out how to do it in my Go Fruit Yourself ebook, which is available right now in the link down below. This is like a fully all raw diet that I lost over 40 pounds on, and also the Raw Till 4 diet. Very popular. You can read all the reviews. Individuals are very happy. Just try it. You can always go back to the way that you were eating before. But I doubt you're going to want to, because you're just going to be like, wow, this is the way I'm meant to eat, you know, because it is. And also my naked lunchbox, you can get, which has a lot of delicious, a number of delicious lunchbox recipes. So you can get all my books, all my ebooks right now in a bundle from the description below, and with a great discount, and physical books are on Amazon. All right. Very beige. And see how she's gone for something really dense now? Like this is like a lot denser. Fried. We've got this fried animal bits and pieces here because her first meal was not sufficient. It wasn't sufficient in fructose either. This is kind of like a semi-binge snack.
Hungry. I've never tried this before. Oh my god, it smells like loteria. Like the shrimp burgers in Korea. I'm gonna put some tonkatsu sauce.
Got to get the salt and a bit more sugar there. I bet it's got sugar, that sauce. It's so like, it's just so beige. And again, wartime and processed and so difficult for your human frugivore body to actually process this, like derive energy, the glucose. It's like a no. And it is just not being kind to animals, is it? Okay, Saranghoe. Stopped by the bakery. Of course you did. Of course she stopped by the bakery, but do you see how like old and like dead that was what she just ate? Like, again, where's the fresh? These girls like Michelle, like the freshness factor is really, really missing here. You know, why has she had that's fresh? Avocado? Is that it? The whole day? You're a fresh living being. You know, we have to stop eating dead food. You know, basically just eating a lot of dead food.
So for dinner, I'm going to be making one of these HelloFresh kits, and this video is actually in collaboration with HelloFresh. So
okay. So she actually just broke the FTC there. She's meant to actually tell us in the first. Oh, actually, I didn't watch the first 30 seconds, so maybe she did disclose it. But she's meant to say it's sponsored. She's meant to say she's making money. They are the rules. And I think she probably didn't disclose it till now. So that is not good. So that is not the best.
Thank you so much to them. And I was actually so excited to work with HelloFresh when I got the opportunity to, because
Oh, seriously, stop. You're so excited about it. Come on. So what about if like they didn't pay you anything? Would you be so excited about HelloFresh? Nah, of course not.
Always seen them around on YouTube. Back when I didn't even have like my own YouTube channel, I always thought it was so cool, like the whole idea of ingredients just coming right to your door. So if you don't know, HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that delivers.
We don't need to hear the ad about HelloFresh. Let's see what she is eating. No. Okay, potatoes. Yes. So she has some potatoes. That's great. I have a resting sad face. That's all right. I have the resting bitch face. That's okay. So she got the lamp oil. Quite a bit of lamp oil there going on. It's unnecessary. You can cook these without the lamp oil. Literally just put them on this wax paper, put them in the oven, and then you got oil lamp-free potatoes, you know, without that added extra fat that just goes to your fat stores. A lot of salt. Oh, no. Okay, so she's got the bits of dead bird here. Of course, the dead bird has to make an appearance. It's just so sad. You know, it's so unnecessary to eat these animals. Like, right? Just stop. It feels weird. Yeah, it feels weird and it looks weird, and because it is weird. A human frugivore eating dead bird is weird. Yikes. Yeah, you could have put a lot of flavor on there, because you know what? It just doesn't taste like... Dead bird does not taste good without all this seasoning, and it just doesn't even with the seasoning, right? But, you know, you realize that after a while being plant-based, it's like, ugh, you know, I would just die if I had it in my mouth again. I just cannot even imagine. It'd be horrible. But anyway, growing up, my dad did kill the chickens that we had, and it was very sad for me. It was very emotional, and the taste of them was just horrible. Just if you've ever had, you know, just straight from the backyard chickens, like very, very gamey and just not right. You know, when you get them from the supermarket and stuff, they pump them full of brine and all sorts of like additives to make them taste a certain way. And also they're feeding them as well before they take their life is like a whole lot of, you know, a flavorful kind of additives. And then we take that onto our body. So you're not actually tasting the real dead bird flavor, which is horrible. But I mean, they're actual like beings, you know, so they deserve life as well. They don't deserve us to come along and take their opportunity at living with their family, you know, and living in this world, living out their natural lifespan. You know, that is not fair of us to take that opportunity when we can just eat plants and fruits and be super healthy. Garlic, a lot of garlic, because you've got to disguise that dead bird flavor, don't you? What is that? More lamp oil, avocado lamp oil. And more oil? Was there more oil again? Oh, she has some fresh air. At least there is some fresh, but no fruit except avocado. No sweet fruit at all. This is a very deficient diet. Salad. So she's making it for others as well. Yeah, it's... Okay, that's what we're looking at here. Okay, potatoes, fantastic, all right? And the salad, that's great. You can see where she's going wrong on the final third of this plate with the chicken. Take that off, okay? Take that off and actually have have some rice if you have to, have some pasta if you want to. All right, more carbohydrates. You can even put some beans in there or some tofu. These are other options that you don't have to take the animal's life. You can just eat plant-based, and you can enjoy it more, and everyone's going to be happy. No one gets hurt. That's fantastic, right? But I recommend fruit, obviously. Sweet fruit, lots of mangoes. You're going to be having juicy mangoes right now. Oh, so good.
So this is the finished dinner, and I'm actually kind of proud because I made this all by myself, and I made some...
Don't be proud. Don't be proud of, not being kind to animals. You should not be proud.
For my parents, too.
And yeah, she might be young and everything like that, but look, it's 2021. There's no excuse for an individual of her age, 18, to not be eating plant-based, not to be vegan, okay? I don't care, whatever. We don't have to baby individuals like adults anymore, do we? There's so much information out there. So she's got to break free from her family and actually eat in a conscious manner. She's going to feel so much better. Yeah, potato. Ah, of course. What is that thing? Hang on. A macaroon from the bakery. Okay, so look at that processed, really, really dry wartime macaroon that probably lasts a decade. It's just not real food, is it? It's just kind of like this real human engineered, just bizarre chemical experiment that they have put together. It's just weird. And you know what? Your body also treats it as something weird. And you're going to see it in your boop later on. It's just not going to be a good boop. And, she needed something sweeter, right? She needed something sweet at this point because there's not, where is a frugivore getting her sweetness? Except for the sauces. She gets it in the sauces, but not enough. She needs whole sweet fruit. Now she got some sweet drink there.
I'm going to change because this shirt is just too tight.
Okay. I'm glad you shared that with us. Making buldak. Okay, so hot chicken flavor. No. I feel like they feel kind of pressured, these girls, to present Korean food as well. They feel pressured to hey, I'm the stereotype or something, you know what I mean? But sis, you don't have to. Just break free of the mold. You don't have to eat highly processed rubbish like that because it is Korean. I don't know. It's so bad for my health, but I can't function without having buldak at least once a week. Lol. Look, of course you can function. Now that's just being pathetic. Come on. Oh, wow. So you can see she's getting a lot of sugar in there. I bet there's a lot of sweetness. I bet there's a lot of sodium as well. So another high sodium diet here, like Michelle Choi, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, when I was young, more seasoning.
I brought my Fruta cup because I was going to eat it in here, but honestly, I'm too lazy, so I'm just going to eat it in the pot.
Okay, so what can I say about this? It's just full of glyphosates, because it is finished with the grains are finished with these glyphosates, which is a systemic herbicide, which just basically gets taken up inside the plant, inside the wheat or the grain, whatever it is made out of, and just eaten by us, and stored within our bodies. It can cause a lot of issues, imbalance in our beneficial bacteria in our guts. It can bind to calcium and other essential minerals, take it out of our body. It's not good. Okay. It's not healthy, happy food. All right. Even though this could be plant-based, I don't think it was. It had chicken seasoning, So that's a big old fail right there. Had dead bird seasoning. But, yeah, it can cause hormonal issues, defective insulin receptor function. It can accumulate in your body, and you don't want that, right? It's only been around since the 70s. We don't have long-term studies on this glyphosates. But also, yeah, it's just very wartime dry food. This stuff lasts forever, right? I reckon you get a full good old decade out of this noodle stuff. She's going for the stimulating food because she's not having enough fruit in her diet. So it's kind of like going to caffeine, overly stimulated kind of food. You know, a lot of excitotoxins, that's what they are. Like a lot of these like spices, like just overly spicy. And you just end up feeling like your digestion, it's a shocker on the digestion. It really, really is. And your elimination is just not going to be great because even though she, you know, had things that appear to have fiber, she didn't even have very much fiber in her day at all. Okay. And not a lot of vitamin C, right? Hardly at all. So she's like fiber, vitamin C deficient. There's quite a few deficiencies going on in this diet. Okay. All right. So, whoop, cancel. I know I don't want to subscribe, but maybe I can so I can comment on more. Yeah, okay, let's subscribe. All right, so that's my video for today. You can see what's going on here. There isn't enough sweet fruit, right? And there was like this processed frozen sea life that was just like shocking. A lot of like wartime food that's deficient in vitamin C, low fiber. She had some greens in there, but not enough. And a lot of animals, right? Every meal. This is just an unhealthy diet. This is unhealthy, like Korean-based diet. It's just not good. It's not recommended for a frugivore. All right. If you want to feel and look your best and not be restricting your calories forever, because a lot of them are always restricting their calories because what they're eating does not work. Doesn't work for the human frugivore. All right. Let Saranghoe know that I made this video for her and that I might make more as well. What I eat in a week, summer edition Korean food. That looks a shocker right there. Anyway, don't forget to go fruit yourself, unlike Sarang and unlike Michelle Choi. And I will see you soon. All right.